Hey y'all, Jesse Caitlin coming at you with a weekly energy tarot oracle psychic reading for the week of July 30th in 2018. If you would like to support the channel, please like, share, subscribe. You can join me on Facebook or Instagram, where you can also like, share, subscribe. And for daily card pulls and awesome posts, you can join me on Patreon for monthly contributions in exchange for personal services. And of course, you can always get a healing Reiki session, always highly suggested, or an oracle card reading. Always here for you. Send me an email. All of the instructions and a list and a brief description of the services are in the information box down below. Alrighty. So that's it. I will see y'all for the individualized message. Hello, Aquarians, and those drawn to this message. So we have the Gaia Oracle by Tony Carmine Salerno for you, and I know a card flipped out. The cards, this energy is very communicative. They are physically showing, all right? So actually, that is not the card that I thought. I saw it in my peripheral, but that's even better because it's much gentler. Okay, beautiful. Okay. The cards are very excited. Spirit is very excited to get these messages out. All right, so we have purification, water for the overall tone, emotional cleansing and rejuvenation. And the card that I thought it was, which could be applicable, but not so strong that it needed to represent in a card, is Ganesha, clearing away obstacles, being protection, and having guidance. I remembered all of that. Did I read that card so many times or what? So, emotional cleansing and rejuvenation. This is time to wash yourself clean, to recognize that you're in a purging. Things are going through your root chakra. You don't need to feel bad about anything anymore. And the glory about this is that you don't actually have to change how you feel about a situation. Just creating time and distance, not being so close to it, not like you were never really attached, but you didn't know that you could actually separate yourself from this, and it feels really good to do that because suddenly you have more space to expand and be yourself. There is enough room for everyone on this planet. If you do not like the way that you feel around certain people or places or things, you can pick up and move and relocate, all right? To help you with that expand. It's very root chakra oriented. Lots of growth, lots of thirst being quenched here, especially with the water, the emotions, water is life. So 44, major spirit number through divine changes, ocean of eternal love. So water, ocean, emotions, love, purging, creativity and fertility, healing. When you allow distance, that's when you can fill the gaps with your own personal power. Middle of the week, perception, lifting of the veil. When you are your own medicine, it is pretty damn pure because that is coming from the place of spirit directly. So it's not really you. It's not your ego. It's no God complex, but it is exercising the piece of you and expanding that bandwidth for more of divine spirit to flow through you, and use your body and feel your body and use your soul and feel your soul. That's Christ consciousness. That's collective consciousness. Christ is just a word that a man earned who was idolized after his death, when the world was at a point where it could go in one direction or the other, and the man pressed the brakes, all right? He fulfilled a certain destiny that needed to happen, but the world still went a different way. But without people like him, always standing up for what is right, he just happened to be with people who could read and write. I don't know. Was Jesus literate? Did he know how to read and write? Does anybody know that? I'm curious, because, the man lived. He was a man, right? Beyond the veil of illusion, lifting. When you're your own medicine, you can see. It's like Superman or Supergirl with the beams coming out of your eyes. It's not about what you see. It's about how you see it. That's the power. Fucking beautiful, babes. All right, so at the end of the week, we have Moonlight Goddess, repressed emotion, healing, and reflection, along with rising above, Beautiful. Clarity, freedom, and solution. So the Moonlight Goddess with that repressed feeling, with the rising, or the emotions, repressed emotions coming to the surface, you will be giving them the room they need to express themselves, to have a conversation with you. Your possible demons that have been leaking into the other aspects of your life and creating havoc, creating a little mayhem, creating some red light synchronicity, because you suppressed. You were not in the divine flow when you do that. Then you become very dense and very heavy and very closed off in the lower frequency chakras, your root. So it's relieving pressure. It's no longer repressing. So when you relieve the pressure on yourself, things will have memories and emotions of your past, your story that you have been pretending is not a big deal, but is your story, damn it. That's yours. This is your experience to live. You have an entire lifetime filled with novels and movies and whatever way you like to take in your stories. You are living a lifetime of stories. To deny your story or the importance of significant moments throughout your story is to deny your true self. So when you relieve that pressure, and your past has room to expand and incorporate itself as a part of you, the toxicity from it dissipates because you own your story. You are free. Is it liberated? No, but I want to say liberated. You have clarity. It's a solution. This is the solution. To go about it in a way you never have before, owning your story, taking the gems, taking the moral of the story. And I saw a flicker of light. Lots of psychic activity happening here this week. Capricorns was really intense. But the purification here, like no longer letting your story have a negative effect on you. Washing away clean, taking the gems and leaving the rocks, right? When you're on your deathbed, hopefully in old age, and you have your volumes and volumes and volumes of your life story, all of those books, all of those movies, all of those subplots, all of those lifetimes in one lifetime, you don't want it to be thick and dry with details that don't matter. And you're learning how to live life with such a bird's eye point of view that you can see you can see the landscape, you can see the scope with new eyes, achieving new heights, seeing more beauty than lack of beauty than you ever have before, because you are healing from repressing yourself. Beautiful message. There it is. I am here for you along your journey. If you need me, take care. Rock on. I love you for loving yourself, and I will talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.